All right, hello everyone. This one's just going to be me going over some of the new update stuff. I'll probably run over to the bunker and open up some chests and maybe something else. But yeah, so as you guys are, I'm sure, well aware, this storage update is just a complete nightmare. I've spent several hours trying to put things just back to the way they were, sort of, and that's not even going to work long term. I have to kind of come up with a new idea for how this stuff's going to be because it's just doesn't really work anymore. And I'm probably 2/3 of the way, back to the way it was. At least now I can sort of figure out where things are, so that's a good thing. But I've got 3 racks now, and the big pain on that is getting oak. I mean, steel, obviously. I don't want to use up all my steel, and I highly recommend you don't go crazy building racks because you're going to need steel for gun mods and more steel walls in case the metal cutter comes out soon, and who knows what else, clan base or whatever, you might need steel. So try to at least reserve a little bit for the unknown. As far as the Raiders tasks, I just went ahead and finished up my tasks. In case you don't know, whatever Raiders tasks you had going before the update, they stayed that way. And then once you get done, that's when you finally get the new ones. And of course, I get the witch. As far as I'm aware, the witch is like the big pain in the butt. And I don't know how common this is going to be. It usually seems like certain ones of these are fixed. It's going to be this one or that one each time. But the rest of these, I got the 4th floor. And that one's annoying because that's the one floor of the bunker I don't like ever doing. It's a waste. This one's like no-brainer. This one's pretty easy. Just go to the pine bushes. And this one's not really that big a deal to me, at least not currently since I have lots of dog food. But I've always got puppies rotating and, bringing new ones in and raising them. So it's mostly just a matter of doing the witch. And let me see. I'll just show you my dogs here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 puppies, and that's like one of the lowest amounts I've ever had. I've really been getting on it with keeping my dogs fed lately. I got 2 that are just about to grow up. I think Emma she might go for a level 4. We'll see. I've got 2 level 4s finally, but neither one of them are super good, but whatever. What else? So, as much as this update kind of stinks for the storage, at least in the short term, I mean, this might work out well in the long term. We'll see. The gas, using half the gas is pretty awesome. I've been definitely driving around a lot more than I used to, running around trying to get more oak for my building more racks. Actually, my oak isn't even in here. I've got stacks and stacks of logs now going up there, and I've been picking up the event items. So the main thing that sucks about getting oak is it just takes so long at the woodworking bench. I wish that they would speed that up somehow because it's just a pain in the butt. And the other thing I wanted to talk about too, before I forget, is the recycler. So I think Star Snipe mentioned something about some kind of armor update or something, and I've always kind of suspected this would come down the road. They did it with weapons mods and stuff, and they didn't really do anything with armor, and there's always a possibility. I mean, they had added this thing in the recycler for the armor up there on the top where it says close. So I've always been throwing in my broken down armor in here every chance I get. And I'm already level 29, so that's something you guys should consider, is trying to beef that up while you can. Throw in some broken SWAT armor, and that makes it go up the quickest. Let me get some drink here. What else? So the grenades, I haven't really. I've collected a couple of them, and I'm probably not going to even play around with those until I have a couple stacks, but it seems like they're fairly useful. I already have the grenade launcher mod for my AK, so if you don't have that, then the grenades probably seem a lot cooler than what they seem like for me, but any addition is a nice thing. And So, oh yeah. So back to the Raiders. Uh, right now I have the threat meter. I have been experiencing revenge raids way, way more often than I used to since they got rid of that stupid camouflage master skill that I'm sure anybody that knows how this game works hated. So it's like almost every single time I've got a one skull raid, it's like bam, there I've got a revenge raid the next day, and then another one based off of that threat, and it's been really nice. Even though half the raids have been just completely useless, like I look it up and it requires C4, and you break in there and there's nothing there. It's like I end up walking away from half of them. But anyways, there's no longer going to be an easy way to throw a small box out here and throw some sacrificial items in because of the new storage system. So I've got this guy right here, the weapon stand, and I threw a couple broken guns in there, and I'm going to test this out and see if it works. But I'm pretty sure that they'll just break that and take those, and it will count just the same. So that's kind of my new plan for doing that instead of having a small box. And event. So yeah, I'm not going to go over there right now, but the event. So the event items have been out for a while now, at least a full day. You could be finding them if you were farming. I went ahead yesterday and started farming them, and I got the first level. So if you haven't already done this stuff, it's something like I think 15 levels. It's kind of similar to the way the bunker specialist used to work. So basically the two big rewards for doing this, and all it is you just go farming for these items, and then you take them to them and hand them to them, and you work your way up the ladder to get the two best items, which is the 4x sight for the AK, which is a purple mod. And I don't have that, so that would be awesome. It's, a small improvement to the AK, but any improvement, they all add up. So I'm definitely looking forward to getting that, and if you haven't already got that, then that's well worth the effort to get up there. And then the last reward is the chopper paint, so I'm going to definitely try for that just to keep it as a trophy. The paints are kind of interesting because the way it works is, usually people get one of these paints and then you use it and then you have it forever, but then you don't have the actual blueprint for the paint. And so it's kind of like having your cake and eating it too. And since I'm kind of a trophy hunter, I don't even know which boxes the paints are in right at the moment. But if you use it, then you no longer have it. And so I'm kind of the mindset of wanting to keep it. Like, here's my leopard paint. And so unless I have two of these Christmas patterns. So I went ahead and used one, and I went ahead and put it on my bike. But I'm kind of the mindset of just keeping these until I have two and then using them. Unfortunately, if you use them, then they're no longer in the game to be rated to. Not that my base is probably ever going to be chosen as one of the rateable bases, but if it ever is, you take away the opportunity for anybody else to find it, and so that kind of stinks. I don't know if I'll ever end up finding the Chinese, because anyone that bought it probably immediately used it, and then it's gone. Brazil and Carnival. So I don't know how you get. It looked like only one of these was on on the event item list. I think it was the Brazil one, but maybe it was Carnival. So I don't know where you get the other one. I don't know if that one randomly pops up as a reward for the in-between levels, but I'm not sure. Anyways, so that's enough yakking. Let me go ahead and get over somewhere. Oh, and also the chopper parks sideways in your garage now, and I don't know why they do that. I always end up trying to walk around it and getting stuck and having to go the other way. So I'm not sure why they did that, but maybe it looks cooler being sideways in there. I don't know. It's harder for me to get out. I feel like Austin Powers trying to back that thing up and go forward and back it up. Let's go to the police station and get a couple boxes here, and then I'll head over to the bunker. Okay. All right, nothing special here. I just got two of these. And, you know, I'll be coming back to pick this stuff up, but extended mag, whatever. I'm going to take these over to the bunker with me and cash them in. I'll come back for that stuff later. Yeah, the first grenade I got was just in here on the right. Grenades are pretty easy to get. I mean, they're all over the place, so I'm not going to really talk about that kind of stuff. I mean, as far as I can tell, the burglar skill and the grenade thing, you know, it's just a way to get grenades in these locked ones. And I think maybe the loot's a little bit better in there in general, but I don't think it's that much special. I don't know if you're like way more likely to get guns or C4 or something, but I don't think so. I think it's really just a matter of getting the grenades. So, I mean, the whole idea around it, it's not that great. I mean, at least not in the sense that it makes the game more complex or anything, really. It's just kind of a little way of getting grenades. Okay. Let's get this guy. And I do need to go to I do need to get a floppy. Let me see where I'm at with that. I didn't get around to killing the blind one last go around, so I might have to do a little bit of third floor extra to get there, because I got to get my infected chest back, and that was a big bonehead move I did. Let's put you guys in here. And let's see if I get anything special. Drop you. And okie doke. So nothing special there. Nothing special there. And, well, the C4 is nice. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do about that witch. Like, she's a pain in the butt to kill if you don't use one of the C4s. Obviously, I have the grenade launcher mod now. I haven't tried using it on her yet, but, you know, on the hordes, but I might just take a shot at doing that. I'll probably experiment a little bit. I have always been wanting to get another one of her heads. I got it on the first time I killed her, and then I kind of wasted it because I should have tried the finger. I don't think that, yeah, I don't think there's any locked chest or anything going on in here, so. Yeah, I mean, I've been wanting to get another one of her heads just to have as a trophy. I got it the first time. I used it because I didn't know better. And I've regretted it ever since, because I went and killed her like another 10 times after that, just trying to get a head to keep as a trophy, and she never dropped one, so pretty annoying. Okay, so I guess that's it. I might pop up another quick video if I manage to get another infected chest, just to see what the loot's like in that. But otherwise, I think that's it. So I will see you guys on the next one. All right, bye-bye.